What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that blends heritage with modern performance in a way only Nissan can pull off. This is the 2026 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR, a name that carries decades of motorsport legacy, tuner culture, and pure driving excitement. The Skyline badge has always meant something special to enthusiasts, and with this latest 2000 GTR, Nissan is clearly aiming to reconnect with its roots while pushing forward into a new era of performance and technology. So in this video, we're going to take a deep look at the exterior, step inside the cabin, talk about performance, and of course break down pricing and what you're actually getting for your money. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 Skyline 2000 GTR strikes a balance between retro inspiration and futuristic aggression. Right away, the front fascia commands attention. You've got a wide, low stance with a sharp, sculpted bumper that integrates massive air intakes on either side. The signature quad-circular LED headlights are a clear nod to classic Skyline models, but they're reimagined with ultra-slim LED rings and adaptive matrix technology. The grille sits proud and purposeful, finished in gloss black with a subtle GTR badge that doesn't need to shout to be noticed. The hood features functional vents that help extract heat from the engine bay, adding both style and real aerodynamic benefit. Moving along the side, the profile is clean but muscular. The body lines are tight and defined, with a strong shoulder line that runs from the front fender all the way to the rear taillights. The front and rear fenders are slightly flared, giving the car a planted, wide body appearance without looking overdone. Sitting underneath are 20-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in high-performance summer tires, and behind them you'll find large ventilated brake discs with red painted calipers that immediately signal this car means business. The side skirts are sculpted to channel airflow, and the overall silhouette is low, sleek, and unmistakably performance-focused. At the rear, the 2026 Skyline 2000 GTR continues its tribute to history. The iconic quad-round taillights are back, now fully LED and slightly smoked for a more modern look. The rear bumper is aggressive, featuring a large diffuser finished in carbon fiber, and you get a quad exhaust setup that produces a deep, throaty note even at idle. There's also an active rear spoiler that automatically adjusts based on speed and drive mode, improving stability at high speeds while maintaining a clean look when cruising around town. Overall, the exterior design feels intentional, cohesive, and respectful of the Skyline legacy while clearly being a modern performance machine. Now let's step inside, because the interior of this car is where heritage meets cutting-edge technology. As soon as you open the door, you're greeted by a driver-focused cockpit. The seats are deeply bolstered sport buckets wrapped in a combination of premium leather and Alcantara, with contrasting stitching and an embroidered GTR logo on the headrests. They're not just for show either, they provide serious support during aggressive cornering while still being comfortable enough for daily driving. The dashboard layout is clean and horizontal, giving a sense of width and space. In front of the driver is a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that can be customized to show everything from classic analog-style gauges to detailed performance data like boost pressure, oil temperature, and lap timing. In the center, there's a large 14-inch touchscreen infotainment system that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with Nissan's latest connected services. The graphics are crisp, the response time is quick, and the interface feels intuitive without being overly complicated. One of the standout features inside the 2026 Skyline 2000 GTR is the blend of physical controls and digital interfaces. While you get a modern touchscreen, Nissan has wisely kept physical knobs for climate control and drive mode selection. There's a rotary dial on the center console that lets you switch between Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, and Track modes, each one altering throttle response, suspension stiffness, steering weight, and exhaust sound. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara with a red center marker at the 12 o'clock position, giving it that true performance car vibe. In terms of practicality, this is still a coupe, so rear seat space is usable but not overly generous. It's fine for short trips or smaller passengers, but this car is clearly designed with the driver in mind. The trunk offers a reasonable amount of cargo space for a performance car, enough for a couple of weekend bags or some track day gear. Materials throughout the cabin feel premium, with soft touch surfaces, carbon fiber accents, and brushed aluminum trim pieces that elevate the overall experience. Now let's talk about what really matters in a car like this, performance. Under the hood, the 2026 Skyline 2000 GTR is powered by a newly developed 3.0-liter twin turbocharged inline-six engine. This engine produces around 480 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque in its standard configuration. Power is sent to all four wheels through Nissan's advanced all-wheel drive system, paired with a quick-shifting 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. The result is a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of just under 3.5 seconds, putting it firmly in serious sports car territory. What makes this car special isn't just the straight-line speed, though. The all-wheel drive system is rear-biased, meaning under normal conditions it sends more power to the rear wheels for a traditional sports car feel. When extra traction is needed, it can instantly distribute torque to the front wheels, giving you confidence in all weather conditions. The suspension setup features adaptive dampers that adjust in real time, keeping the ride comfortable in daily driving but firm and controlled when you push it on a twisty road or track. Steering is precise and well-weighted, offering excellent feedback through the wheel. The chassis feels rigid and balanced, and thanks to a near 50/50 weight distribution, the car handles corners with confidence and composure. On the track, the Skyline 2000 GTR feels planted and responsive, with minimal body roll and strong braking performance from its high-performance braking system. The exhaust note is aggressive but refined, with pops and crackles in Sport Plus and track modes that add to the overall excitement. Fuel efficiency isn't the main focus here, but for a car producing nearly 500 horsepower, it remains relatively reasonable. Expect combined fuel economy in the low 20s, depending on how you drive. Of course, if you're constantly using launch control and pushing the car hard, that number will drop quickly. Now let's get into pricing, because that's going to be a big factor for many buyers. The 2026 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR is expected to start at around $62,000 for the base model. That already includes most of the performance features we've talked about, along with a solid list of standard technology and safety equipment. If you opt for higher trims or performance packages that add carbon ceramic brakes, additional carbon fiber components, and upgraded interior materials, the price can climb closer to $75,000. While that may sound like a lot, when you compare it to other performance cars offering similar power, all-wheel drive capability, and heritage, it starts to look like a strong value proposition. In the end, the 2026 Skyline 2000 GTR feels like a thoughtful revival of an iconic name. It doesn't just rely on nostalgia. It backs up its design with real performance, modern technology, and everyday usability. Whether you're a longtime Skyline fan or someone looking for a powerful, well-rounded sports coupe, this car delivers a compelling package. It honors the past while embracing the future, and that's exactly what a modern GTR should do. Let me know what you think about the new Skyline 2000 GTR in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.